Hello.
Hi.
What was that?
I don't know. So you might wonder what we're doing.
Well, I always wonder that.
I always wonder what we're doing.
Also,
making these.
I got a bear coat in honor of the bear that died in that god-awful movie, Midsummer.
First of all, it's not god-awful.
It's not god-awful.
Let's talk about Midsummer.
It's not god-awful. It's just not, it did not live up to my really high expectations that they set
I can't
when they
believe,
did Hereditary.
So this is what, the fourth video we've talked about Midsummer?
Okay, well there's a reason that we're talking about Midsummer in this movie, besides my coat. We went to see this movie that...
We went to a Fright Club Live.
Yes, Fright Club is a podcast.
That we enjoy.
It's hosted by two people in Columbus,
Hope
Ohio.
and George.
Hope
Very
and George.
good people.
They're really awesome. They actually retweeted a video of ours.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that.
I don't know, but our viewership shot up.
Yeah, two people.
So, yeah. And so we went, they always like show a movie and they do a live taping of their podcast before and after the movie. And so, but they always do a countdown of like the best movies related to a genre. And tonight's genre was traveling abroad. And the first, like their top movie that they picked was Midsummer. Because, you know, these two this group of American people go to Sweden.
Sweden.
And as I said, I would love to go to Sweden, but not join a death cult.
And I said I would love to join a death
I don't
cult.
want to join a death cult. It's just not good. And so that sparked my hate fire. Well, the thing is, I don't hate the movie. It was a letdown for me. Also,
And you still haven't seen the Wicker Man remake where Nicolas Cage is in a bear costume and he punches a woman in the face. You kind of look like Nicolas Cage in that movie right now.
Hey, if you want to hire me to impersonate Nick Cage at your kid's birthday party, hit me up.
Hey, give me that bear
You can do the
outfit.
voice, I'll do the acting.
Are we like...
We're like two people in a horse costume.
But like in a Nick Cage costume? Jesus.
So, what movie did we see tonight?
I'm still picturing us in a Nick Cage costume with two people.
So, the movie that we saw...
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
So this is a special edition because neither of us have watched The Christmas Prince yet. Because, I gotta be honest, I've been very tired.
Also, yeah.
And I just haven't felt like watching a romantic Christmas.
Yeah.
On Netflix.
What have I been watching? I haven't really been watching a lot of TV besides like the Great British Baking Show. Been listening to a lot of like podcasts,
Emo music,
where the episode involves someone being murdered. That's just the headspace that I'm in at the moment. So, I haven't watched a lot of television or movies, and so I'm like super not dying to watch A Christmas Prince at this exact moment.
Okay, so tonight we watched a foreign movie.
Yes, it was set in Romania.
It is called...
And it was in French, so we had to read subtitles.
Subtitles. En français.
En français.
Do you remember that Saturday Night Live skit?
Yes, I actually do.
Oh, wow, you actually do. All right.
The only thing I know.
Wow. It was called Them from what year? 2006?
2006.
Not to be confused with Them with the ants, I think. Did I see that? Why am I asking you if I saw that?
I don't know. You probably watched it when you were younger, and I didn't know you.
Dude, I watched so much rated R content when I was younger. I might call the cops on my parents.
The first, unrelated, but I'm going to tell it anyway. The first rated R movie that I saw in movie theaters was The Happening.
Ah, I'm sorry. Man, what a letdown.
So my dad took me and my brother and our neighbor that I like grew up next to. At this point, I'd known her for 10 years, and we asked my dad if he could go see The Happening. He was like, oh, sure, that's fine. Probably didn't even know that it was rated R. And then our local movie theater, which the one that we went to no longer exists. It was at the mall.
What, did they shut down after The Happening?
No. But it's in the mall where I live, and so it's just not a heavily trafficked place. And so the movie theater closed down, but they sold us tickets. And I was 13, and my brother and my neighbor were the same age. They were 15? None of us should have been seeing this movie in theaters, but...
Yeah.
C'est la vie.
Yeah.
It was a terrible movie.
It sucks.
So bad. The
All
worst movie I've ever seen.
Let's talk about this movie, because this movie was actually good.
It's so good.
So the premise is, so this woman is a teacher. She went from Francais to Romania, and they live in apparently a gigantic haunted fucking mansion from the 1300s.
Dude, nothing about
house
makes sense.
Okay, so
it's massive.
They show
and it
her
has the shutters that like cover the windows.
Okay, so they show her teaching.
Screams murder.
And they show her driving out in the woods to this place. She pulls up, and as soon as I see this house in the yard, I'm just like, what the fuck is going on with this house?
The yard is like a pasture. It's just like weeds. A pasture of weeds.
And this house
everywhere.
looks about, I don't know, 285 years old.
Also, there's like this random part where it was being remodeled, but then it like, I don't know if they bought it or they're renting it, but nothing about this house is up to code. And you shouldn't have like places that you're remodeling not fixed before people move in.
All I'm saying is, if they didn't get attacked by strangers, they would have been attacked by like a old Romanian ghost.
Or
in that
they
house.
would have like fallen down the stairs.
Like a damn Dracula would have just popped up and eaten them in their house.
I doubt those stairs had the like clearance that you're supposed to have for stairs.
Even inside the house, everything would look like dirty and like the house is
like
creepy in itself.
This house had sat empty for like 15 years.
Oh, 15? I would say 115.
Okay. We differ. But this house sat empty for a while, and then these two people just decided to move in.
Well, the best part was they went back to the greenhouse, and they were clearly growing only weeds in the greenhouse.
To clarify, not weed, not marijuana.
No, not weed, but
literally
weeds. The whole thing was crazy. I'm just like...
Also, the dude was sitting in the greenhouse on a laptop playing the space pinball game.
I have a lot to say about that dude, by the way.
That was on every computer.
That dude was driving me crazy.
Also, he's a writer. But I just think that meant he was using it as an excuse not to have to work.
So...
And I'm sipping tea on that.
So they go to bed and they wake up and these people are breaking into their house. They shut off their power.
They steal their car.
They steal their damn car.
Which was insane.
Yeah.
I'm like, because her car was parked, and then when they went outside to check what was going on, her car was not in the place that she had left it, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, literally just...
You call the police.
Just call the cops.
And say, someone is in my house. It doesn't even matter if it's true, honestly. Like, they could have left for good. Still call the police.
Okay, so...
Like, they did call the police, but they were like, I mean, it's fine. Like, your car's stolen. You'll have to deal with it in the morning. And I'm like, no! Call the police and tell them someone's in your house so they actually come out.
So home invasion movies always freak me out, but like after I've actually had a goddamn home invader literally break into my damn house and I felt all that fear and anxiety, like it kind of hits on a different level now because I kind of understand like how you could act kind of dumb in the movie almost
because like you're supposed to be safe in your house and so you let your guard down
right
on a lot of things.
Well,
and like
when I'm not trying to get into my stuff, but like when I walked into my house, there's this dude laying on my floor, and you know you want to check and make sure your family's safe. And once I found out, like I just yelled call the cops. I didn't explain what was happening, which probably would have been a good thing, but like I'm just freaking out. Like I'm trying to like locate the danger, and yeah, like so I guess I can almost see like how you could do really dumb things when shit like that's going down because you are in your safe place and someone's invading your safe place, and you
what's even worse to me is this was 2006, so this was before like cell phones were
in 2008.
This was before cell phones were like so.
Oh yeah.
Such a part of our lives.
Although the girl at the beginning had a Nokia, and she should have used that as a weapon against the.
So before the people before the attackers break into the house, they killed this girl who was in a car. Like her and her mom were in a small car accident versus a pole. And her mom disappears, and then she gets strangled to death in the vehicle.
But she has a Nokia.
See.
Take the Nokia.
She has this.
You're not going to break that
brick.
Nokia.
My dad had a Nokia.
I had a Nokia.
My dad had it for a very long time because my dad, he works in construction. So like,
yeah, you can do whatever the hell you want to with a Nokia.
He dropped it off of buildings, like houses, and
yeah. You could literally throw it.
There was more damage to my dad falling off a roof than dropping his phone.
You could throw it from a space station into fucking orbit, and it would come down.
Fine.
Yeah.
It would actually end up with a little, what's that called? Parachute, and falls like.
Oh, I was gonna say it would just come down charged due to all the heat friction.
It would end up with a little parachute.
So Nokia, if you want to sponsor us,
parachutes in their brick.
Do they even make Nokia phones anymore?
I think they tried to make like a Nokia smartphone to like profit on nostalgia, but I don't know if like they're still selling it or if it's sold a lot.
Well, Nokia, hit us up.
Hey man, if
we'll
you sold me a smartphone that was also a flip phone, maybe
that could never break, and I could throw it from orbit,
and there'd be a parachute,
and it would just leave a giant impact crater. Yeah, we'll hawk that for you.
And it would work better than before.
Oh my god, it would never die.
It would literally
always stay charged.
All the radiation from being in space.
It would kill everyone around you.
Oh, for sure.
Or they would just get superpowers. Either one. They get Nokia powers.
Ooh.
Hey, Stephen King, I just rewrote Cell, and it's even better than your book and movie.
I was going to say, hey, Marvel, we had a dumb idea. Let's make 12 movies out of it.
Hey, back off of Marvel comics, okay?
They're not for me.
Well, we're done.
Oh my god. It's not a movie. It's not a movie. It's not a video if you don't try to leave.
Yeah. All right, so then what happens? So they break in, they turn off all the lights, and then the people in the house decided to be loud as fuck and telegraph everywhere they want to be. I was getting so pissed off at them. It's like, just be quiet and just figure out like where they're going to be at. And they're just like stomping around and like turning shit off. Like, just, what are you doing?
Well, it's really funny because it's like some people are so light-footed. Like, I'm incredibly light-footed in my house. Like, I don't intend to, but I definitely just creep around sometimes just because I walk really light.
Like, do you like go like this, like Scooby-Doo?
No,
like,
I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
You don't tiptoe and...
But then, like, some people that come into my house sometimes, they, like, walk super loud, and I'm just like, I'd walk so quiet, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, you would not survive.
Does Frankenstein come in your house a lot, or?
Yes.
Huh.
Inexplicably. So it's, like, very funny, because, like, they walk so loud.
Dude.
But also, this whole house is made of wood.
Well, the whole house is made of, like, 1300s
wood. The creakiest wood ever. And their bedroom door, it sounded like one of those jail cell doors. Yeah.
It's like, okay, now sneak out and go find them.
And it's like, well, you just told everyone what you were doing.
Yeah, no, literally.
Literally.
Then, so he gets what? Stabbed in the back of the leg with...
Yeah, I think
I kind of missed that part.
He, like, fell.
Did he fall, or someone hit him?
So they broke a window, and then they, like, hit him with the door, and then somehow he fell. I don't know if they intentionally
got glass in his ass.
Not his asshole.
I didn't say asshole.
No, I'm just clarifying for our audience. It was, like, the fleshy part of his butt, not his actual asshole. Because everyone cares deeply. Well, I just wanted to clarify.
I don't even know what to say after that.
She almost gets stabbed in the eye.
That was freaking you out in the trailer.
Yeah. So when they were doing the countdown, they like they tell the movie and like give a description and they play the trailer. And so one of their countdown movies was them. And so they played the trailer, and this nail comes through like the peephole in the door, like the lock hole. Almost stabs her in the eye. Yes.
The butthole of the door.
The butthole.
Why did you assume that I was talking about an asshole when I said to stab in the butt?
I was not thinking that's what we were talking about, because I know we watched the same movie. I was telling them.
They don't... Oh my god. Okay.
Oh my god.
This might be our best video now. So So, okay. So, here's my problem with him.
Oh, man.
So, he gets stabbed in the ass, just the ass cheek. I'm sorry, let me clarify. He gets stabbed in the ass cheek. I felt like he was being kind of a wuss about it. Okay, I've never been stabbed in the ass. I've never, but, like, yeah, I feel like all the adrenaline would be, and, like, she's, like, trying to carry him, and I'm just like, dude, suck it up, man.
He might have lost a lot of blood, though.
I don't know.
I think
he was driving me crazy. Like, from the minute I saw him, like, and he made, like, grocery casserole.
Oh, my God.
Which
We had the greatest exchange of all time. So, I'm definitely someone that talks during movies, even when we go to, like, movie theaters and see movies.
So, you're a piece of shit. Okay.
Yeah, I just cannot keep my mouth shut. And so, what did you say?
I said,
why won't you eat my egg, spinach, and fruit roll?
I said, that's the last time I make my egg, spinach, and fruit roll-up casserole.
And I was like, what did I say? What I said was, what do you mean you don't like my pig in a blanket chocolate chip muffin?
That would actually probably be better than what I said.
All of the groceries that she had bought and put it in one meal.
You did see the hot dog pumpkin pie thing, so maybe he made those. Maybe he lived in...
Another pop culture thing.
Let's go on a little side trail
here.
There's
this guy who I think I don't even remember what his name is. It's like Kalen's Countertop or something.
Kalen.
No. He, maybe, I don't know.
Wait, it's Kato Kalen?
No.
He's out there making hot dogs?
No. Anyways, like Caitlin's Countertop, something like that. And he watches really awful recipes that are made, like recipe videos, and then he recreates them and tells like how bad they are. And so I watched this one where someone stuffed hot dogs with pumpkin pie filling, put it on a white hot dog bun, put whipped cream on top, and then sprinkled it with pumpkin spice. Why?
That actually sounds like a struggle meal. I probably ate that.
The funny thing is that
college.
guy, he like did this whole video of struggle meals, and it was like cutting up hot dogs and putting that in mac and cheese.
Yeah, dude.
And like,
it's good.
I'm 25, almost. I'm not a struggling college kid, but I might still eat that.
Hey, dude. I'm not judging.
However, there was one
I'd do that every
in the
day.
struggle video when he literally just put syrup on bread. Like, there are people out there eating syrup on bread.
I have a lot to tell you about that.
I just
won't say
it
here, but
that if you were a struggling college kid, you might want to look into getting food stamps.
Someone at
they might be more helpful, and I've heard that you might be able to get it even if you are in college. So maybe look into that.
Someone at our work used to eat struggle sandwiches with syrup and bread.
Skipping that conversation and just saying PSA, you might be able to get food stamps if you are having trouble buying food or if you're resorting to eating syrup.
Wait, did this
sandwiches.
turn into like a Greenpeace?
No, I was just saying. He mentioned it in the struggle video, and I'm like, I do not want people to be eating this way. So, do what you need to do to get through the day. But maybe don't eat syrup sandwiches.
Jesus Christ.
Okay,
back to the movie.
So sorry. This is what happens. We didn't see each other at work today, so now we're just like, we're devolving quickly.
I know. So, they make it to the bathroom, which I assume is on the second floor. Mm-hmm. I'm assuming this, right? Mm-hmm. So she is trying to find a way to get out. So she goes into what I assume is the attic.
Yes.
But this attic is insane too.
Yeah.
Because there's two parts to this attic.
It's a 2-story attic.
What the fuck is this house?
Dude. Also, there's like this window that she fell out of.
That's in the attic.
On like another floor.
Have you ever seen the movie, or it was actually a TV series from Stephen King called Rose Red, where the house keeps like just adding on.
Oh my gosh,
rooms?
that's awful.
I think that's the one, but it reminded me of Rose Red. Like, does this house just keep adding shit on?
Dude,
my theory: the house is haunted.
I don't know if it's haunted.
Okay, that's a poor theory.
But there's
never any evidence. Zach Baggins, let us know if that house is haunted.
Call me. Hey, I mean, don't actually call
me. If anybody wants to buy me a Christmas present, he is coming out with a book called Ghost Hunting for Dummies. So.
Actually, if anyone wants to buy it, and then just send us a PDF copy. I don't want to give him money.
I'd like physical copy, please.
Physical? Fiscal.
I like fiscal
You
copies.
want fiscal policies?
Okay, I'm changing my mind. This might be our worst video of all time.
And so, it just gets weirder.
Well,
and then someone ends up on this, like, it reminds me of, like, they were remodeling a room.
the attic room.
Yeah, but, like, they took down a couple walls, so it was like they were on a porch on the roof. That's what it made me think of. But then there were also, like, a bunch of, like, plastic drop cloths hanging from something.
It was really fucking weird.
I really don't know.
No, don't get me wrong. I really liked it, and I was, like, super invested. But this house, and just, like...
There were a lot of things about this house that didn't make sense.
The house was almost a character in itself. I'm like,
Yeah.
this house is fucking nuts.
Well, the house was literally just constantly working against them. The fucking doorknob fell off
Yeah.
at one point.
Like,
I definitely thought that they were going to, like, get separated because of that.
I want a prequel of them just buying this house. And I want to know, like, how much they paid. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, were they planning on gardening?
Wait,
Or
I know what happened. They're squatting. And this was just a way to get them out of the house.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah, they're squatting. They were squatters.
So you buy this old ass house. You buy this old house. Like, this house looks like it has been through, like Dracula actually lived there.
So,
actually,
yeah.
Is Transylvania in Romania? This is a dumb Monty moment. Or is Transylvania a country?
Dude.
Hey, don't let us know in the comments, because I honestly don't give a fuck.
comments.
I will Google this by the time this is over.
I can't Google it because we're using my phone. But this house is just constantly working against them.
But so you buy this old ass house,
Yes,
right?
sorry.
You don't buy a fucking flashlight?
They're
like
using
a goddamn lantern?
They're using
There's a fucking Zippo.
Zippo.
They cut off their power. It's like Zippo. I'm like, okay, then go find your flashlight. Nope, never flashlights. The bad guys have flashlights. The fucking bad guys have. They live in this old ass house, and they don't have a flashlight. That drives me insane. Okay, sorry. That's my little tangent. People buy flashlights.
Just like buy normal house things.
Yeah, just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
So anyway, okay, so I like this movie because it's like in 3 parts. Mm-hmm. So you got the house troubles, then they go out in the woods, and it becomes a haunted hoochie of terror. What's a hoochie again?
A haunted hoe.
Oh. So anyway,
There's nothing wrong with being a hoe. Just saying.
I didn't say there was.
No, I'm just saying.
I felt like that was directed.
That was not directed at you.
Okay.
And
I'm
so,
not saying
yeah,
that.
they get out of the house.
Be a hoe if you want.
They're running around the woods.
Hoe it up.
And he's obviously hurt, kind of bad. And so they try to go over this chain link fence. But he's like, I can't do it. Just go. Just go. Just go without me. So she does, which I would have been yelling at her if she hadn't done that.
Yeah, because, like,
I understand you don't want to leave your friends behind, but also, like...
He was stabbed in the ass cheek, so he couldn't just, Yeah, you gotta go. Yeah. Just go.
But don't, go and then not ever go back.
No, just keep running. Just literally just keep running.
You have to
never
get
look
to
back.
safety and then do something about it.
Don't even... Just pretend
Let me put that caveat on that. You have to do something once you're able to.
Start a whole new life. Forget about your past.
Change your name. Hey, whatever happened to your boyfriend?
Yeah,
I don't...
Now, last time I saw him, he was on the other side of the fence.
I think the house ate him.
I literally kept running. So...
And, you didn't go back? No, he told me to go.
Go back.
He told me to go.
I was out of there, dude. Here's what pissed me off.
This is above my pay grade.
So she was pretty decently ahead of the bad guys, and then she stops and tries to hide, but not well. I'm like, just keep fucking
they had
running.
Flashlights.
Keep running.
The people that they were.
She would not have got caught if she just kept running. I don't know.
My thing is, I don't know where they were in relation to anything. It was a very kind of a jarring movie because it was very much there was a cameraman following them, so you got all the jerks of someone running, which sometimes that can make me a little nauseous.
So then they capture her. The husband, catches up with them.
Mm-hmm.
He sees this guy standing beside the car that they threw her in and drove away with. I thought it was her. And he just starts beating the shit out of this guy. And I'm like, oh my God, he just killed her. Mm-hmm. And then it ends up just being this, like, dude. I'm like, oh, thank God. Okay. Mm-hmm. So they double tricked us.
Yeah, it was
Haunt.
like Haunt.
I was thinking about Haunt.
Yeah, when the girl stabbed the assailant, but then it ended up being her friend.
Assailant.
Yeah.
No, I just like that word.
The perp.
The assailant.
The perp.
Wait, are you a cop? Hey, you have to tell me if you're a cop.
I'm not a cop.
You're a cop? Okay.
Why was that a real Rose of Simi Valley conversation that we just had?
I was thinking about Breaking Bad.
Oh, that's true.
When there's like, you a cop? No.
Anyways, you should all go and watch
Breaking Bad.
Bros. Yes, Breaking Bad, but also the Real Bros of Simi Valley, so they can make another season.
I love that show.
It's so
watch that show.
funny. No, legitimately, so funny.
I want them just to make episodes for us, even if no one's watching.
Right. He was watching it at work, and he was dying laughing, and I was like, "You have to send me whatever you're watching because I need to see what's making you laugh so much." And it was so good. I watched it twice. Like, there's 2 seasons. The second one's longer than the first, but they're all like 15 minutes, I'd say.
If that.
And so, it's a pretty quick watch.
How many times do you think we go off on tangents each video? I would say no less than 20.
The limit does not exist.
So they go down in what I would call the Catacombs? Like, what the fuck was that?
It was like it was definitely like...
Was that
the
like
Catacombs?
A sewer?
The Catacombs meets sewer.
So, like, that's what I'm talking, like, the 3 levels of this movie. You got the house, you got the woods, and then you got these, like, very enclosed catacombs.
You got the ground, the underground.
You got the hat trick. They hat tricked our ass. Our ass. I'm trying to, like, they ass tricked our hats. Jesus.
They ass tricked.
You know what's funny? We're not even drunk right now. We're just stupid. Jesus.
Well, it's 10:15 p.m.
Not in Romanian time.
Nah, that's not relevant.
En français!
That's not relevant.
That was in Romania.
No, yes, but we're in America.
There might be some Romanians watching this.
I'm so sorry. Oh, it's even better if you're, like, reading closed captions.
Oh, God.
Trying to figure out what we're saying.
I can only imagine what I've said.
Because our American English is so dumb.
No, but our history of closed captions are not, I don't know, it's bad.
We're so funny.
Not intentionally.
No.
So they
are we gonna reveal the ending? Or are we gonna keep it a secret?
Well, I say we just, if you're watching this, we spoil the shit out of everything.
Out of everything.
Hey, guess what? Bruce Willis was actually a ghost in The Sixth Sense.
Did you know that in The Village, they were actually just a village that decided to run away from the rest of the world?
In modern day.
In modern day.
Did you know?
So I'm just saying they let people die.
Did you know in Signs?
They let people die because they wouldn't accept the fact that modernity, that word existed.
Wait, you're acting like this is something that's far-fetched when, hey, anti-vaxxers, I'm looking at you, buds.
You let people die. That was directed at The Village. I'm not getting into the anti-vaxxer debate.
Look at you, anti-vaxxers.
I am very clearly
Anti-vax.
on the side.
Why does this turn into like several
I literally
PSAs?
Got a health shot. I got a flu shot this year. So clearly I'm not anti-vax. When it comes to myself.
Good job.
Children, sure. Don't vaccinate them. I'm totally kidding. First of all,
you're kidding?
I don't have children. Second of all, their asses.
Well, not anymore.
Their asses would be. Their asses would be vaccinated as soon as possible.
Clarify. Their asses would be I'm not going there. Never mind.
Thank you for not going.
So anyway, So signs the aliens were... I'm still...
Allergic to water.
I'm still ruining M. Night Shyamalan movies.
Keep swinging. Keep swinging.
First of all, atmosphere.
It's
all
full
moisture.
of water.
Full of fucking moisture. How would they... Anyway, so back to the movie.
Though that one part with the alien walking across the birthday
Yeah,
party,
that was cool until I discovered they were allergic to water.
Yes, but that's still a really scary
That'd be like
moment.
us invading Venus and not a spacesuit and just walking in there like, wait a minute, acid melts us?
And like we only die because someone pours literal acid on us.
Like, yeah, a cup of acid.
Yeah. Hey, what can I get you to eat?
Acid.
Instead of like a cup of ramen, it's a cup of acid. That was another one of the struggle meals was ramen.
Hey, first of all, I eat ramen every day. No, I shouldn't say every day. All the time.
Can you please do me a favor and get your sodium checked if you eat it every day?
I live under...
Also, I was looking at soup cans and I learned that a can of Campbell's Chunky has almost 2,000 milligrams of fucking sodium, which equates to about 84% of your daily sodium, like, maximum. What the fuck, Campbell's?
Since we're off on a side note here, I am also going to take this video to my doctor to prove that we both have ADD. So anyway, they're down in the catacombs, and they actually they find a little rat boy trying to the husband sees this little rat boy, and he's like, come with me, and they mistakenly come with this rat boy, and he saves the woman, but they're trying to climb up a ladder to safety, and he's like, the little boy's kicking this dude, and
so then he falls.
Dude falls down, they take the guy, then you discover they're all fucking kids. They're all little kids. Well, most of them.
Kids who murdered. Besides, that.
Well, was that? I guess that really wasn't the big reveal until the very end.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway.
There was this reoccurring sound in the movie.
Oh, that was horrible. And no, it was horrible in a good way.
Yeah, I definitely set a tone, and at the very end, you find out it's one of those toys that when you spin it, it makes a noise.
Yeah. It was these
I can't recreate it.
Psychopathic ass little kids the whole time.
Well,
they
the
were
greatest
murdering
part,
people.
as they come out of the woods, like from where they did all their dastardly deeds, and his school bus pops up, and they get on the fucking school
I
bus.
loved that.
Like, oh my god, like, the teachers don't know. Also, even crazier, this movie's based on a true story. I'm gonna have to read up on that. I like reading weird Wikipedia articles. There's this whole Reddit called Creepy Wikipedia, and they just give you weird Wikipedia articles to read.
I don't like reading, so.
Can you read?
Show me moving pictures only.
They're gonna say show me money.
That too.
Can you read money? I guess we don't really use cash nowadays as much.
Cash? Like, first of all, don't have any to begin with.
Right.
Second of all, mostly credit. Anyway, so that was the movie.
It was good.
I liked it. I did like it.
Kill me, soda. Or pop.
I bought you one of these nice Fright Club hats today. So.
Gotta
rep it.
Gotta rep.
Rep
it up.
Yeah.
It says Fright Club with the
cool
hand
podcast.
and the soap.
You should listen to it. Also listen to their Screening Room podcast. I like that too.
You should definitely
Screening
go
Room
listen.
is not horror though.
You should go and listen to all of their stuff and like read their stuff before you watch any of our nonsense.
No, yeah.
You might actually
maybe
you will actually learn.
I was gonna say maybe
them.
watch our stuff first and then listen to their stuff because we'll make our stuff look like. I mean, it is amateur hour, but Jesus.
That's what
That's why they're the professionals and we're
Yeah.
just two schmucks that.
Well, I was thinking about
YouTube
that during
videos.
the movie, like not specifically during the movie.
That we're
but
schmucks?
When they were like wrapping up the podcast and before the movie started, and I was like, they're so put together, and I am so very much like, if I think it, I will think it, and I will tell you.
Oh, you don't say.
Yeah, I'm very much like, this is how I feel, and you're just gonna have to deal with it.
You don't say.
Yeah, and that's, I know.
You just went
You're
off on a
making fun of
PSA
me.
about homeless people and vaccinating your kids.
important things. Hey, man.
This is what happens when you watch a horror movie. You have to talk about the important things in the United States.
Also, I have to talk about all the weird videos that I've seen lately, like the stupid fucking pumpkin spice hot dog. Also, the grossest part, the way they stuffed it, they took a straw and shoved it through the middle of the hot dog. And then they had this tube of
why does that gross
meat.
me out so much?
It was nasty.
I don't know why that grosses me out so much.
And like he blew out the little tube of meat from the straw, and it just like fell on the hot dog, and I was like,
I still can't eat hot dogs after my hot dog eating contest.
Dime-a-dog.
I ate 10 hot dogs at the Dime-a-Dog, and let me tell you,
it only cost you $1, but it cost you.
It shaved off at least 10 years of my life.
Ooh, that was not a good trade.
Oh my god! Like I couldn't even walk out of there. I felt so sick. Anyway, so that was the movie. We enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Come to Fright Club. Listen to the podcast. I think we're gonna try to do the Christmas Prince.
I thought you were talking about their Christmas movie.
Which is what is it?
The one that they're doing for Fright Podcast or Fright Club. I can't speak. Fright Club is showing American Psycho. I forgot the name.
Which you have never seen.
I've never seen it.
And that drives me insane.
I am very excited about it.
Hey, Paul!
I don't understand the reference.
I know, I love it.
I know there's something about a business card because people keep talking about it.
Huey Lewis in the news.
I'm assuming that's a really big
chainsaws.
song in the movie, like a Huey Lewis song is really big in the movie.
It's not in the movie at all.
Oh.
I just was mentioning Huey Lewis. I like that.
No, because they were talking about it. It wasn't just you. You're not just messing with me. No. They were specifically talking about it.
Well, I was talking to them about Huey Lewis
so,
in the bathroom.
We're going to go see that in December 11th, I think.
So, yeah, do
Actually,
that.
Don't come and talk to us.
Not
that anyone that's going to watch
watching
this is going to come talk to us.
Everybody's going to be like, yeah, they go off on these weird ass.
This is a 36-minute video.
This is our longest video.
We
talked about absolutely nothing. God. All right, Christmas Prince next.
Yeah, I give them 2 stabs in the ass.
Out of how many stabs in the ass?
2.
Wow.
2 out of 2.
Wait, 2 cheeks?
2 cheeks. Oh.
I give it a 2 cheek stab too. That also, it looks like I'm milking a cow too. I give it 2 udders.
No.
All right.
Also, just saying, there is a moment where a dog does die in this movie. You don't see it. But
oh my god!
You
and these movie animals.
So I just need to make sure everyone knows that the dog does die.
I'm also mad that I got called out for spooky buddies. But that's a different story. He tweeted
that and like great cinema great cinema dogs.
Hey, great cinema dogs.
And their like list of great cinema dogs. The dog from Spooky Buddies. The Air Bud movie.
That movie was terrifying.
Did not make the cut.
That movie was terrifying.
And they called him out.
I watched Spooky.
Hardcore.
It has
during the podcast today.
Never mind. I'm not talking about Spooky Buddies. Let's turn this
Not to be
off.
Confused with our Halloween Spooky Buddies.
Different spelling. So we did not trademark anything. Okay.
Bye.
See you soon. Or not. I don't know. What are you doing?